Shut the record. This is a pretty prestigious neighborhood in London. It's very close to the downtown. Very, what I call Toronto-like properties. Very, it's a tough neighborhood to get into. So I got the one listing here coming up. I'm pretty pumped about that. Hopefully, I get them a good price, and we'll go from there. Hopefully we can advertise it sold.
What's up YouTube, Jeff Wybo here. Welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new to this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I want to take you guys a little bit on my day today where I'm negotiating a 14-unit building, showing off an Airbnb, and going over one of my new listings coming up. I was just inside this property right here. We're gonna be taking professional photography for it in a few days, but it's gonna be on the market just after Christmas. But just wanted to tell you guys a couple of the tips that I have as a real estate agent and an investor. These people need an appointment for 3 o'clock on this date. Well, my answer to them is always yes, absolutely. And even if I have other stuff on the go, it's important that I outsource an assistant to come here or somebody else, because these people wanted 3 o'clock on this date. I try not to make it difficult for them. I just say yes right away. Last night I had some friends, and they're wholesalers, and they got a call from a seller that wanted to sell their house, and they said, oh, how about like in 2 days I'll come by. I told them, get out there, go talk to the guy right now. And that's the kind of stuff. Speed makes you money in this business, and that's what you want to do. And that's why I was here right away, and I'll be putting this one on the market because I got here first. So the other night I was saying, if you guys want to be more wealthy in this world, you guys have to spend less than you make. But the second part to that is starting to increase how much you make. And I don't care if you're a real estate agent making commission, you gotta have extra side hustle. So hopefully that is buying other real estate that creates passive income for you as well, getting rental property money. Is it starting a YouTube channel? Is it starting Instagram accounts that make money? Whatever it is, you gotta increase the amount of money you're making. If you're only making $60,000 a year at a job, say you're a banker, you gotta have a side hustle at night. You gotta start that extra employment to make more money, and that's how you guys are gonna be more wealthy in this world. So there's a Wybo tip for you guys right there. You're at home, your office, or?
I'm just at an appointment. Go ahead.
So we're waiting on, he's gonna write the letter, right?
Yeah, I think it's better to do an acknowledgement.
Yeah. I'm available, whatever, all the way till tomorrow to help you or get this done. Just let her know property's being sold and she needs to get out on that date. And then,
why don't we do it as an acknowledgement?
Okay.
As anybody would, like any tenant.
Yeah.
You know, that form?
Yep, that would satisfy us.
That's the best way to do it.
Okay.
And that basically is, and then you guys can go in whenever.
Yep.
And just say this is what we are doing.
Yeah, well, we want to wrap this up for you and us.
Probably the best thing, the way to do it, I think.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks, Bob.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Typical day, just out checking on the properties. If I had some showings to go to, and obviously I just came from the listing appointment. And we're gonna organize professional photography at the listing appointment. And right now, every time I'm out, I try to go do something, because now I live in the west end of the city, so if I'm ever in the center, try to add up a few appointments, and that's why you guys are coming along for the ride on the vlog. But this is my duplex right here. But we'll get in there and we're gonna do a full analysis on the YouTube channel about this duplex and how I've turned it into a short-term rental and what money I'm making on it. But all you guys gotta do is stick around and subscribe. Right now I have a guest in there, and I actually saw him. I just said, hey, I'm the owner, and he's like, man, this place is awesome. I'm like, oh, so happy to hear that. That's really cool when the Airbnb guests are having a good time. That's what it's all about as an Airbnb host. We want them to have a good time. We don't want parties to happen in there. So the guy just came home with his McDonald's or whatever, and he said it was an amazing unit. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you've probably seen the unit before, but we'll do a full YouTube video, just like my first deal YouTube video that I did for my other triplex. But yeah, we're trying to close up a 14-unit building negotiations right now, personal with my corporation, so hopefully we can get that done. But other than that, it's just the day-to-day grind. Let's see what else we can go figure out. This is a pretty prestigious neighborhood in London. It's very close to the downtown. Very, what I call Toronto-like properties. Very, it's a tough neighborhood to get into. So I got the one listing here coming up. I'm pretty pumped about that. Hopefully, I get them a good price, and we'll go from there.
hopefully we can advertise it sold and we'll get more listings from it. That's the goal. Yeah, so what I'm gonna do now is show you guys some really expensive homes up here in the Old North. This neighborhood is so hard to do comparables on because you got everything from bungalows to two-story to mansions with roundabouts in it. So you gotta really look at the property if you're trying to list the property, but it's just such a cool neighborhood. You can go for walks in it all day long and see a different house. It's not like the cookie cutter neighborhoods. It's so cool. I really enjoyed living here. I lived in this neighborhood for about 6 years before we moved up to where the mansion is. So super cool. Like, you can get everywhere from $300,000 to, I guess you could probably push $2 million in here, but a lot of like 1.2 millions as well. So really cool street. This part here on Wellington North, a lot of really cool homes. So I'll just tell you guys about what I got going on. We're got under contract right now, a 14 unit building, and a lot of people hopefully 14 units is a small amount for you, but maybe it's a lot for you, and they wonder how I do that. And it's simply getting out there and asking the questions. I literally just found a tenant walking into the building and asked what their landlord's name is. So whatever city you're in, that's a way to do it, and that's the way I did it. I'm sure there's ways to, go to the city hall and figure it out, but that's what I did. I figured out who the owner was, and I just gave him a call, and I sent him an offer, and then they counted us extremely high. We will put what I'm talking about on this channel or even on Matt McKeever's channel in the future, but right now we're not. I'll just keep it vague, but just giving you guys the how to find these properties. You drive by them all the day. You just got to go knock on the door and ask who's the seller. And a lot of times it might be an old landlord that's looking to sell. He doesn't even know he's looking to sell, but when you present him an offer, he thinks about it. He thinks about retirement all of a sudden, and he thinks about that toilet he doesn't like to fix this Monday morning, and he's like, you know what, I'm done in this game, and well, Jeff came to me and sent me an offer, so I'm gonna take a look at it. And that's pretty much what we did. So it's simple. You guys could do this in any city, Ohio, London, Ontario, Toronto, wherever, and do it. And then the next trick would be getting a good deal on paper as well, and that just comes with a bit of experience and a little bit of problems or profits, because he's not gonna want to sell it to you for a perfect dollar for what you're gonna make money on it. He wants to make money. It's his retirement plan or hers, but for this particular one, it's a bit high. But what we ended up doing was a vendor take back, and one of these videos will describe everything we did, but it's just, we got creative. It's basically what you guys need to take away from it is we didn't take his counter, we countered him back with the vendor take back. It seemed like it's gonna work out right now, but it's gonna take a lot of work because the rents are super low, so we're hoping for some turnover from just life, some young families in there. Yeah, I'm excited about it. The building looks like it's in pretty good shape. Just some of the units need some better love because the tenants didn't treat it very well. That's what it's like when you're trying to buy a big multifamily. Maybe you just get stuck buying single family all day, but if you want to go for multifamily, it's never easy and pretty hard to buy on cap rate. You kind of have to buy it and sort it out yourself afterwards. So you better have a 5-year plan on purchasing these properties. It's exciting, and that, if all goes to plan, that'll put me up to 45 units. So maybe it's a bit of news for this YouTube channel. If you guys didn't know, that'll put me to 45 units. And for 2020, I'm really hoping that we're going to get to 100 units for myself. So that is the goal. And I know maybe you're thinking that's insane, or maybe you're thinking, Jeff, you're not thinking big enough, but I'm probably not thinking big enough. So I need to get maybe 200 units, but it's not even, it's about finding the deals, guys. The money follows you after you find the deal. So that's what I need. I need to know about more deals. So if you know anything about it, hit me up on Instagram and let me know what you got for sale. And my corporation will take a look at it. But it's exciting times right now. I'm really happy that I'm leveling up in real estate right now. Not just being a real estate agent making commission. Commission's fun, but I always call that today's money, not tomorrow's money. Real estate investing is tomorrow tomorrow's money, and any other passive income, any other types of passive income revenue streams that you can make would be a lot better off in your life than just relying on one or two, especially if you just have a salaried job. It's trying to find that passive income job when you get home. That's what's really going to set you apart. That's going to get you retired a lot quicker. And then once you're retired, you can run around the city like I do and look at real estate deals all day long. It's not a bad life. As you can see today, everything's dirty and the snow's on the ground. Should be in Miami, but you know, you got to do all this hard work before you can get there. So that's the plan. Have the portfolio set up, then we can get down south and do all the fun stuff. One of the things that's got me thinking so big right now is Ben Humble, CEO, and Matt McKeever. Those guys have their cash flow tribe, and they just had an amazing weekend in Windsor. If you're not following them on Instagram, you got to get over there and follow them. But they got this alpha group. They've been doing these masterminds, and those people are leveling up. And it's all about your limiting beliefs. And everybody can say things like, well, I could never own a 14-unit apartment building or something like that. And that's a limiting belief. You can. You just got to actually go put out the work and the hustle and find money partners and find the deal. But everybody wants to go to bed early and just do it tomorrow or go party on the weekend. Well, what are you partying about if you're gonna go complain on Monday? You shouldn't be going out there partying. You should be hustling, doing your side hustles and figuring out what your next step is in life. And if you guys aren't in the Cash Flow Tribe, I sincerely hope you guys will check it out. It is below in the description. I'll put it there. Those guys are gonna be really shaking up 2020. So if you're watching this, you want a New Year's resolution, get in the Cash Flow Tribe beta group. It's on Facebook, it's free, it's easy to get in. And then they also have the alpha group, and I believe it's $60 a month right now, but it's really holding a lot of people accountable, and there's some real killers in that group. You're really gonna wanna check that out, and those guys are gonna do big things, and they're really leveling me up too, because I didn't think I'd be after 14-unit buildings, and now I'm after, like, I want 100-unit buildings now. So it's got me thinking a lot bigger than I am.
All right, guys, I really appreciate you guys if you stuck around in this vlog this long. Just wanted to like show you guys a little bit of what I've been up to in my days. I haven't done a vlog in a while. We will get back to the other videos. If you guys haven't even checked out my first deal video, make sure you guys go check out that video as well. It's the first property I ever bought, and that's why I can do all this stuff right here. So really appreciate that, guys. If you guys are new, make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. So you guys really appreciate it. Like, once again, thank you guys so much. Stick around on this channel, watch the other videos, and we'll catch you guys in my next video. Bye.